Thank you. And Ethan, floor is yours. Let's go to Curveball of the Week after, we've kind of just been all over the place where it's been me, then Grant, then back to me. So it's good to have you back. So
yeah, we're back.
You better not disappoint us.
No. So I've been playing a lot of PGA Tour or PGA 2K23. I'm probably the best player to ever play. I just ended up I just won the Players Championship at 56 under. So not terrible. I only won by 4 strokes. But what was your favorite game to play on either the PS4 or like the PS3, PS2, Xbox, whatever the hell you played growing up?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Oh, favorite video game. That one's fairly easy. So if it's easily NCAA football for sure. And we might have to throw it back to like the PS2 days. 05 and 06 were the first 2 that I got. And 05 I loved because it had those old throwback games where you could go back and kind of recreate history, where you could do the I'm trying to think of some of the games. Well, it was like the Cordell Stewart Hail Mary, the Miami Ohio State Fiesta Bowl, games like that. And then in 06 when they had the Heisman race, that one was always fun to play. I wish I still had my PS2 because there's part of me that wants to go back and try to play those games again because they were so much fun to play. But definitely NCAA football for me.
You know, guys, I'm going to have to go to the college years and then just kind of pick a franchise here, but the Call of Duty franchise. Me, Caleb, and Troy, my roommate freshman year, playing Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 on the PS3. And then when Caleb and I got the Xbox, playing Black Ops 2 and all the games after that. It's funny you mentioned that because today I sent a Facebook video to Caleb that said when you're at a job interview and it finds your old Xbox Live chat, and it's just the amount how vile and disgusting, misogynistic, whatever you want, anything else that was in those chats were. And I remember one day I recorded what Caleb and I said. Oh my God, it would. I would be executed for the stuff we said back then. Listening to it.
Do you still have that by chance?
I think he might have it on his phone or his computer. He's actually going to be in town next week. I'll have to ask him.
Oh.
But yeah, I got to go with the Call of Duty franchise. Just kind of got us through a lot of long, cold winter days, and in North Dakota. And I think I came. What got me through the game was my favorite phrase: "We're spraying and praying, baby." Accuracy was low, but we're just going to try to kill some people.
I really want to say Ghost Recon. I absolutely loved sniping people at headquarters coming out of the alley. Headshots for days. But I got to go with MLB Slugfest. Nothing beat beating out an infield single, lighting up the first baseman and stretching it into a triple. Like, it was just horrible. You get fire, you catch the ball, you go beat the living hell out of the pitcher. Yeah, that was... Who thought of that? I have no idea what drugs they were on, but what an incredible game.
Well, yeah,
absolutely. Which also brings up another good game, Ethan, were the NFL Streets. Those games were always fun to play.
Those were so hard.
They were. Or like with the Street 2 where you're able to climb the wall.
Yeah, they were freaking hard.
That was just ridiculous. Or like, guys, also like when you're in 7th and 8th grade and you're like, your buddy just gets Grand Theft Auto and you're going around just being an absolute menace to society, going along the street. Hey, these people aren't going to walk for a sidewalk. I'm going to run your ass over. Pick up a hooker. She invites you over. Can I get you a cup of coffee? We know where this is leading to. And, just taking a baseball bat to some random stranger, just being an absolute menace to society on Grand Theft Auto.
Putting a cheat code in for a tank and just not ever getting caught.
Exactly.
What a game.
Yeah. So it's got to be those two.
Yeah, and we pretty much touched all the bases here. We touched pop culture. We touched sports. We touched video games here. We touched it all. This was another good episode here.
We're the men of the people.
Things are rolling.
Change our name to Touch It All. I'd love to
Touch
talk
them all.
Gordon
Just
trivia.
like the Twins are doing right now as they are. And we didn't even get to that. So let's just conclude it here with the Twins are division champions. I heard a stat today that there was only it was like 5 games where they weren't in control of the Central. So they dominated it from start to finish. They got off to a good start. They kind of had a little bit of a low point in the All-Star break, but as the NDSU saying goes, start strong, finish stronger. They are finished stronger. There's going to be some, I don't know if questions about depending on health and availability of where they go with the offensive with Buxton, Royce Lewis, who potentially there could be some guys left off the
Royce is already
roster.
swinging. He'll be fine.
But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Go Twins. Let's end this dreadful playoff losing streak and just mess around and win the whole thing.
That's why we play the game, right?
That is why we play the game. That wraps up episode 97 of the Three Guys Talking Ball podcast. We'll be back next week to recap, review, and preview the week prior and the week coming up. So peace, everybody.